Hello everyone. So today under the physics we are going to start the new chapter, that is chemical effect of electric current. In the previously we have discussed about light chapter we have discussed. Now we are going to start with the new one, that is chemical effect of electric current. So there are different kinds or different effects of electric current will be there. Under that one of the thing is magnetic effect of electric current. That means when a magnetic field is produced in any of the conductor, means in that cases electricity is also produced. Same thing when there is a chemical effect occur, means in that cases also there will be an electric current will be passed. That is, we are going to discuss in subtopics in this chapter. So first we are going to discuss the points or the topics under this chemical effect of electric current is whether the conductor or any of the substances, if you have considered, whether those substances will produce electricity or whether that substances conduct electricity or not. That is the one thing that we are going to discuss in certain thing, that is in the states of matter. You know there are three states of matter. One is solid, liquid and as well as gaseous matter. In all these three matters we are going to discuss whether the electricity is passed through in all the substances which are solid or which are the liquid or which are the gases. That concept first we are going to discuss it. Then we are going to discuss about electrolytic process. So these are the concept or topics which we are going to discuss under the chemical effect of electric current. So see here, I have first considered whether the substance will conduct electricity or not. Some substance conduct and some substance do not conduct the electricity. So I have taken some of the examples here where we have to classify which substance or which material will conduct electricity and which do not conduct the electricity here. So rubber, if I have taken, rubber do not conduct electricity. So rubber, I am put the wrong mark here. So this does not conduct electricity. So now we have considered the glass here. Glass also do not conduct electricity. It is also not there. Wood does not conduct electricity. So it is also wrong. But aluminium foil will conduct electricity. So I have to make the tick mark here. Copper wire, if you are considered, that is also a which conduct electricity. And next is distilled water. This does not conduct electricity. So there are some examples we have considered. So in that I have classified them. Some are conducting electricity and some do not conduct the electricity. So now I can classify the substances into two groups. So based on the conduction of electricity, I can classify the substances as one is good conductor substances. That means good conductor. Another one I can classify it as the bad conductor. Okay, I can classify the substances based on the property, like based whether they are good conductor, whether they conduct electricity or not. Based on that we can classify the substances into two groups. One is good conductor, another one is bad conductor. So what is this good conductor means? The conductor or the substance which conduct electricity or which allow the electricity to pass through it. So substance which allow electricity to pass through it is called it as the good conductor of electricity. Okay. Bad conductor means which do not allow, the substance which do not allow the electricity to pass through it is called it as electricity to pass through. It is called it as the bad conductor of electricity. So now I have the examples. Now I can classify the examples based on whether their right mark I have given or wrong mark given. I can classify them as whether they are good conductor of electricity or whether they are bad conductor of electricity here. See here, allow the electricity to pass through it means which I have make right mark here. Which are I have made I right mark aluminium foil as well as copper wire. So good conductor I can give the example of a aluminium foil which allow the electricity to pass through it, aluminium foil as well as copper wire. So these are the two examples, or all the metals I can say. all the metals are good conductor of electricity. That means which allow the electricity to pass through it. Now bad conductor, that means which do not allow the electricity to pass through it. Many examples are there. Rubber, I can give rubber as an example, glass, wood, distilled water, all these are comes under the bad conductor of electricity, which do not allow the electricity to pass through it. So one of the example I'll give for this bad wood. Wood is called as bad conductor of electricity. I think you are all familiar with it. When an electric shock has occurred, if one person has got the electric shock, means in that cases another one person should not touch it, because it directly passes to our body. So it is like from electric board to our body, it is conducting. That means the electricity is passing through us. When you have place that rubber, when it is wood was there, when you wood is there, wood is a bad conductor of electricity. So through wood, that electricity won't pass through it. So that is why it is restricted not to touch that. If any person has electric shock, you should not touch it. If it is with the wood one, means then it is not harmful for us. Another one example you can give with the slippers. So when you are touching any electrical appliances, so you are requested, or you are told you to do wear the slippers with this, because why slippers means through the slippers. So that in that case slipper which is in the rubber, or in that cases the electricity won't pass through it. If it is passed also, you won't get the electric shock, because this rubber is bad conductor of electricity. Okay, so these are the cases in which why we are going to say these are bad conductor of electricity. Okay, now how we are going to test whether these substances, for example, I have said rubber is a bad conductor of electricity, glass is a bad conductor of electricity, or copper wire is a good conductor of electricity. So how we are going to test it? We are going to test whether these substances are good conductor of electricity or bad. So instrument that is used to test whether the given substance is conducting and non-conducting. So tester is the substances which tested whether the given substance, whatever the substance is that, whether that is conducting or non-conducting. Conducting means whether they are good conductor of electricity or whether it is a bad conductor of electricity here. I think in many of your homes you will be having this tester here. So through this tester you are going to test whether in the case of bulb also, I think you have seen that whether the bulb has been fused or not, also you are going to test with this tester. So how it is useful in here means this tester, for example, if you consider this is a tester here, this tester, this is the ends of the tester. So this tester, one end will be connected to the battery, any of the battery will be connected. So through the battery, okay, another one end of the wire will be connected to the bulb here. Okay, so one end will be connected to battery, so another wire we are going to wrap it, and another one is connected to the bulb. When the bulb will glow means, that means the electricity is passing through it. Okay, this is how we are going to test with the tester here. So be careful while handling this type of instruments. So this instrument, whether it indicates that whether the given substance is conducting the electricity or it is not conducting the electricity here. So now we are all discussed about substance like rubber, wood. That means all we have discussed about solid substances. Now comes only whether the solid tells you about whether the solid substances are good conductor of electricity or bad conductor of electricity. Not only solid substances we are going to say that is a good conductor of electricity or bad conductor, even liquids, even gases we are going to say it is whether it's a good conductor of electricity or the bad conductor of electricity. So now we have to discuss about the liquids here. So whether the liquids is good conductor of electricity or whether it is a bad conductor of electricity. So if it is a tester is there, you are going to test the solid substances so that you are able to understand whether they are good conductor of electricity or the bad one. Now how we are going to know about the liquids, whether do liquids also conduct electricity. That is the concept here. Do liquids also conduct electricity here? So this is the one of the circuit here. Circuit means it contains some of the electrical appliances or electrical equipments here. So you can see, I'll say it, what is this? This is a beaker here. Okay, in the beaker a liquid is placed. This liquid here placed is lemon juice. Okay, lemon juice is immersed in the liquid, and this is a wire. Okay, wire you have kept it. So wire we have placed it, and this wire we have connected. This symbol indicates battery. Okay, this is battery here. Battery symbol, it is like this. Okay, this is the positive one. Longer line is positive one. Shorter line is negative one. Okay, so this is the battery here. Okay, it is, battery is nothing but it is a group of cells. Group of cell means cell andre, so electric cell means it will be like this. Okay, this is the cell. Cell contains positive and negative. When positive, negative, another one cell here you can see, this is one cell, another one cell, group of cells combined, you will get the battery here. Okay, this is the symbol we are going to represent the battery. This is the positive side of the battery, this is the negative side of the battery. Okay, because this is group of cell it contains, so this is the positive one and this is the negative one. This symbol, so like this symbol with the closed one, this represents bulb here. Okay, this is the bulb. So what is here? A lemon juice is there, that means a liquid is immersed here, and the wire, this is showing that it is a wire is connected to a battery, battery to a bulb is connected, again it is completed. So this shows it is a completely a circle, that is the closed circuit you are going to see. Now how we are going to say whether these substances, whether this lemon juice will conduct electricity or not. So if, for example, if this bulb glows, if bulb glows means, then you are going to say that lemon juice conduct electricity. Conduct electricity. Conduct electricity is nothing but this lemon juice is a good conductor of electricity. If, for instance, if bulb does not glow, if bulb does not glow means, in that cases we are going to say this lemon juice is a bad conductor of electricity. So actually what happens in reality means, in reality the bulb will glow. If bulb glows means, what we are going to define, lemon juice is a good conductor of electricity. Is a good conductor of electricity. So there are many other liquids are present. So one by one we are going to discuss in the next classes. So for till today's class we have known that lemon juice is a good conductor of electricity, because since the bulb is glown, so if the bulb is glown is nothing but electricity has been passing here. If, for instance, if other substances are there, okay, if any other substances which is a bad conductor of electricity, in that cases if that substance is immersed in the beaker, then the bulb doesn't glow. If the bulb doesn't glow means, in that cases we are going to say it is a bad conductor of electricity, because it does not conduct electricity. Okay, so these are the concept which we have discussed today. Very important concept here means we have to understand what is good conductor of electricity and what is bad conductor of electricity. Thank you.